Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net for the first Wednesday of April the 2nd. I'm filling in for Mike tonight, VE9MTV, who's away. So this is VE1JBL. My name is Jim, and I'll be your net controller for tonight. This net meets every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Atlantic time, the CQ Maritime Room 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the maritime provinces and scheduled for 1 hour. The net is also streaming live on YouTube at Rob, VE1RMJ, so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room, right? Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will get a chance to check in. A reminder, due to a delay in the system, key up for a second or two before transmitting and keep the PTT button on for a second or two after your transmission is finished. Break. Okay, before we get started, do we have any announcements? Anybody with any announcements for the net? Go ahead. Nothing heard. I do have the one announcement, of course, for Smart 25, and it will be on May the 10th this year, and we only have about 4 spots left open here, I think, as this afternoon. So 4 spots are all that's left. What I will do after we get to 150, I will take the registration form up, and I'll put a note in there if anybody late wants to get into it. Send me an email, and if we get any people who are dropping out, I will go from the top of the list and let you know by email that a spot has been open. So, anyways, 4 spots left open on Smart 25 for this year. So, if you're definitely going, I suppose you get in there tonight and fill out the form. Okay, let's start with, as always, with short time and mobile stations. Anybody who can't stay around for the net, and any mobile stations would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, please.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha Portable VE2, VE9 MCA Portable VE2.
VE9 Alpha Delta Victor Portable, VE9 ADV Portable.
There's a good start for the net there. I'll tell you who I have here. I have VY2GF, VA1CBC, VE9MCA Portable, VE2, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Hi, Mike. You got no traffic, so thanks very much. And VE9 ADV Portable. Who did I miss on the short time or mobile stations?
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, VE1JS.
And hi, John. I got you at the end there. VE1JS. Top of the list. Let's go first to Mike. He might be very busy there, so he might be just having a quick check-in. VE9 MCA Portable VE2. Come on in, Mike.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima with the Maritime Fusion Net VE9 MCA Portable VE2 from Boucherville, Quebec, just south shore of Montreal. Yeah, a very good day of driving. Nice and sunny day all the way, and dry pave and everything went well. We left at 6 o'clock this morning and arrived at about 3. So didn't have supper yet, so I thought I'd say hi before I'm called to go eat. And yeah, very good, Jim. I'm using my cell phone as a hotspot and going through WiresX that way. So everything seems to be working good. So back to you. Have a good net there, Jim, and thanks for taking over the net for me for this week. And we shall talk to you coming back on Sunday, so hopefully we'll get in touch later in the week. 732 all, have a great net. I did hear JP there, ADV also. Don't know if you got him. VE1 JBL, VE9 MCA Portable, 73, VE2.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Good and everything there. Yeah, you better get to supper there, and I'm glad you had a good drive up today, because it's supposed to be dirty tomorrow. It's a good thing you didn't go tomorrow, because they're giving snow and rain and freezing rain and the whole gamut here tomorrow here. So I'm glad you made it up there today there. So very good. Thanks very much for checking in. Sure do appreciate it. And 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go to George, VY2GF, VE1JBL.
Well, good evening, Jim, everybody on the net, and thank you for doing the net. We're doing a bit of running around today, as you well know, Jim, and I guess we'll hear from you about some of the things. Anyway, tomorrow is grocery day, and other than that, I think it's going to be a quiet week. So we look forward to subsequent nets at Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, okay, very good, George. Good and everything there, and thanks for coming in there, and we'll look for you again next week for sure there. So 7-3 for now. Okay, Borden, VA1 CBC, and I was wondering why you didn't make the meeting last night, Borden. You're usually there in person, and I didn't realize until I got the recap this morning, or I got a picture this morning of everybody who was online, and you were on there. So I guess you did make it to the meeting. VA1 CBC, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VA1 CBC. Yes, Jim, we logged in through the computer last night. It was a good meeting, actually. Stretched out a little bit, maybe too long, but covered a lot of important topics, and I think everybody had a good time, more or less. No traffic on this end, buddy. I just wanted to check in, and thanks for doing the net. VE1 JBL, VA1 CBC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gordon. Yes, it was a long meeting. You got to remember now, after the meeting's over, everybody mills around for a few minutes chatting, and then they all leave, and then Ron Bickle's got to get all his gear, put in his car before he can leave, and then I've got to wait for everybody to go before I can lock the building. So you know what time I got home last night there. So I found it extremely long there. So yeah, hopefully they won't all go that long there for sure. But like you say, there was a lot of things covered last night there. So I guess there's a lot of stuff going on, Gordon. I guess that's better than not having anything to talk about at a meeting. So that's a good thing. But anyways, thanks Gordon, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. In 7-3 for now. Mike, oh yeah, I got him. Zulu Bravo, no traffic. Let's go CJP, VE9 ADV Portable, VE1 JBL.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, Victor Echo 9, Alpha Delta Victor Portable here. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to everybody on the net. And nice to hear that Mike had a good trip to VE2 land. Just here on a walk in Dieppe on the marsh and on the walking trail. Just doing my evening walk and figured I'd bring my radio along to check into the net. Not much to report here from Dieppe. And hopefully everyone has I heard about your meeting last night. That sounds really good. Hopefully you had to go to attendance there. And I'm really looking forward to SMART this year, Jim. So you guys always, your club always does a good job with that symposium. Really looking forward to it this year. Anyways, have a good evening. Thanks for doing that. 7-3 to all. VE9 ADV Portable. Back to net control.
VE9 ADV Portable, VE1 JBL. Yeah, Koki, very good, JP, and good on your walk there. And, things are looking good. Matter of fact, I just ordered the radios today, or not the radio, one radio, power supply and antenna. That'll be given away as grand prizes. So I ordered them on the Radio World today. So the grand prizes are now done. We've got lots of door prizes. My goodness, if anybody goes on the SMART website there and looks under door prizes there, they're adding up quickly there. So there'll be more put on there before the end of the week there also. So lots of door prizes along with the big prizes there. So all the classes are now filled. We did have one dropout, but JP Long is going to come and actually do a class there in the afternoon there. So looking forward to that there also. So anyways, that's it from here. Thanks very much for coming in, JP. Have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 for now. And last but not least, let's go see John. And I got your information sent out to everybody, John. It's on the website there. So VE1JS from VE1JBL.
V1JBL on the net, V1JS. Very good evening to all. Nice day here today. Not looking forward to tomorrow. And I'm glad you got that stuff, Jim. And we'll hope some people will make use of it. Be happy to do it for them. 7-3 for now. We'll look for you next week. V1JBL on the net, V1JS. 7-3.
Yeah, okay, very good, John. Well, thank you very much for coming in as usual, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've done the short-time mobile station, so let's go to PEI. Stations from Prince Edward Island that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion at stations from PEI only. Go ahead. This is the Maritime Fusion Net looking for stations from Prince Edward Island. Stations from PEI that would like to check into the net. Go ahead. Now, if you heard, let's move over to Nova Scotia. Stations from Nova Scotia that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign here is VE1JBL. Name here is Jim. Stations from Nova Scotia only for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
VE1 WIN. VE1 WIN. Vector Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey V1 JW.
Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee, VE1 GUI. Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Okay, that's a good start from New Brunswick or from Nova Scotia here. I'll tell you what I have here. I have VE1WIN, VE1JW, VE1GUI, and VE1EPD. Who did I miss from Nova Scotia? Stations from Nova Scotia. Who did I miss? I guess I got them all. Top of the list, Peter, VE1WIN. Are you home or still on the road?
No, I'm home. I was home last night during the meeting. I was here. And I was back. I've been home for a couple of days, Jim. So, and I do not have a radio to give away, Jim. I thought I did, but I went through my stuff last night. And I do not, so I'm not going to worry about it. So, I had a good day here. Nice, quiet day. Went out, did a little couple errands, and that's about it, Jim. And with that, back to net control. Have a great week. We'll talk to everybody next Wednesday night. 7-3 for now.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. Yeah, no problem on the radio, and but you still are coming for a flea market table. You must have some stuff to sell, though, do you? Over?
Yeah, I got probably 10 to 15, maybe 20 radios to sell, so I'll be, I still need the table.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. Sounds good. Sounds good. More radios to sell, the better. That's for sure. Anyways, thanks very much, Peter, for coming in, and thanks for the notice on the radio there, because I was going to wait till I heard from you before I actually put anything on the website, so I won't bother putting anything on. So, thanks, Peter. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Let's go down to Greenwood and see Eric. VE1JW, VE1JBL. How you feeling, Eric?
Yeah, good evening, Chip, and everybody else on that. Well, not doing too bad today, but I have good days and bad days. I have this tingling all over me, but that never seems to go away. But I had my visit with the neurologist yesterday after having my MRI, and there was two spots they were concerned with. There's a growth in my neck, and there was a little spot on the back of my brain where they didn't know what that was, but that's totally gone, so that's a good thing. And the one in my neck has shrunk. It looks to be about 50%, give or take a little. So they were pleased with that, but she tells me this tingling that I have all the time is all the nerves trying to refire and reconnect as that thing shrinks and the pressure comes off them. They're trying to reconnect, like hooking up old wires, I guess, and it takes a little while to get them all together. But anyway, she gave me a pill yesterday. I started taking that today. That take a little while to cut in, but it should dull that a little bit and make it a little bit easier to get around. But other than that, I don't feel so bad, other than this tingling and a few aches and pains, but it's all part of the healing process and part of the effects of the drugs. But other than that, we're plodding along. I certainly won't make smart. I don't know how the Halifax flea market will go. I'm hoping, but it'll all depend on how the next few months go and how much I heal, how much more I heal. So I'll have an appointment with a doctor on the 30th of May, and that's 2 weeks afterwards. So I'll see what I feel like by then, and if I can, I would like to go even just for a short visit, enough to have a quick look around and go to the NS area meeting and then leave. But time will tell. We're crossing our fingers and hoping, but it's another 2 months away, so we'll hope. Other than that, just listening along with interest.
Yeah, okay, very good, Eric. Good at everything there, and the electrical in that old body of yours there. The doctor didn't say you have that old knob and tube wiring, Eric, over?
No, she didn't, but I've worked with that. I did some rewiring in an old house that was the manse for the church that my wife used to play the organ at. I did a little work in the basement, and I ran into some of that. It was buried up in the rafters. I'd read about it, but that's the first time I'd ever seen it, so I definitely know what that is. And yeah, at my age, it probably is.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, we had a little bit of that in the first house I lived in Amherst there with Wendy. It was Wendy's grandparents' house, and the old switch when you first came in the house and turned on the light that was in the kitchen, it was two buttons. It was just two buttons, and you push the button to turn it on, and you push the button to turn it off. And I think that's what it was that old wiring there. But anyways, yeah, that's the only time I've seen any of it like that. But yeah, that's quite the stuff for sure there. So. Anyways, very good, Eric. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight there, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go down and see Joe way down south. VE1GY, VE1JBL, and I just mean southern Nova Scotia. I'm not saying that you're down in the Caribbean or anything there, Joe. Go ahead.
V1JBL, V1GY. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to everyone else here on the Fusion Maritime Net. Yeah, no, I know you didn't mean I was down south. just south of Nova Scotia, that's about it. Yeah, no, a pretty good day here today. Yeah, I had to run to Yarmouth. Wife had a little appointment up there and up to a doctor's office. And now tomorrow I'm going to make another appointment to the dentist for her again. Down to the dentist, down in Shelburne way. So hopefully that snow or rain ain't too much to aggravate. I know it's coming at us, but what we're going to get out of it, it remains to be seen, I guess. So that's supposed to take place before daylight, I believe. No, I'm lying. Maybe sometime tomorrow. But anyway, whatever it is, it is. So Rachel said, when you're going to take your the winter tires off? I said, I'll wait a while yet. I'll wait the next week, so see what happens. Thanks for calling me in, Jim. Enjoy the rest of the evening. V1GUI.
V1GUI, V1JBL. Okay, very good, Joe. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about it here also, getting the tires off, but I know I talked to some people in Halifax and down that area that have already got theirs off, but there's still a possibility a lot of stuff up here in northern Nova Scotia, so I've delayed it. And a good thing I did, because I was just watching the supper news there tonight, and we're supposed to get snow overnight, and then some freezing rain and some rain and stuff like that tomorrow, so I'm glad I didn't bother. But anyway, it wouldn't really matter, because even if we had the summer tires on, if it did snow or that, we just wouldn't go to town. So it's not as if it's not as if it was a big deal for sure there. But anyways, very good, Joe. Thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. And last but not least, let's see Edwin VE1EPD, VE1JBL. That's VE1JBL, VE1EPD. And thanks for making it, call me in. Thanks for doing the net. Not much to report, I guess. I've had 3 boats out fishing today, and one's already in, and I'm just waiting for the next one to come in. So, in between the boats, I thought I'd give you another mark for your book. And here in Pumlico is 2.1, so that's not too bad. Stay up there, I guess it'd be all right. VE1JBL, VE1EPD. Yeah, okay, very good. It went good, everything there, and the boats and stuff like that. Yeah, the temperature here is 3.4 right at the moment, but it is supposed to drop here because we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow for sure there. So, anyways, we'll take what we got there. So, anyways, thanks for coming in. Do appreciate it there as always, and have yourself a great day. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've completed one round of PEI in Nova Scotia. Let's go into New Brunswick. First round for the province of New Brunswick. Anybody wishing to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, call sign here is VE1JBL. Name is Jim. Stations from New Brunswick only for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, short time.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, VE9 OSK.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Echo Charlie, VE1 JEC.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9 PAL.
Okay, got 4 stations there. I got Gort, VE9GC, VE9OSK, VE1JEC, and VE9PAL. Before I do a second round there, Gordon, short time. And did I just see you sign up for Smart here? Over?
Yeah, V1 JBL, V9 GC. I thought I was going to be able to go, but we've changed our mind again. I was going to send you an email to cancel that. So you can take me off the list, please. We just got off the line with my daughter, and we're gonna. The airlines have messed up our flights, but we're still heading and for the granddaughter's graduation. So take me off the list there, Jim. Anyway, just a quick check-in to say hi, good evening, and now I got to go try and think about something for supper. V1 JBL, V9 GC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gordon. No problem at all there. I'll go in after and delete you. That's absolutely no problem. And but thanks for letting me know there for sure. So 7-3. Okay, before I call in the rest, let's go second round. Second round stations from New Brunswick. Besides VE9 OSK, VE1 JEC, and VE9 PAL, any other stations from New Brunswick? I guess not. So let's go see Oscar, VE9 OSK, VE1 JBL. Good evening.
VE1 JBL, VE9 OSK. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. No traffic here today. We did, it was quite busy today. We did go to the clubhouse this morning, and we had to, I went to put the summer tire in the white scarf for tomorrow, so I don't know how that's going to go. So we'll find out tomorrow if she's going to skate on the snow or what's going on there. Nothing besides that. 7-3 from V9 Oscar Sierra Kilo.
V9 OSK, V1 JBL. Yeah, very good, Oscar. Yeah, it's going to be a dicey situation there tomorrow. There, you'll be driving in the garage there in the snow. Have to get your snow tires taken off. So, yeah, you may have a second think of that one for sure there. But anyways, I'm sure you'll come to an appropriate decision there for sure. Anyways, thanks, Oscar, as usual, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Jody, come on in. VE1 JEC, VE1 JBL.
VE1 JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net VE1 JEC. Well, good evening there, Jim, Alder Frequency. Yeah, nice sunny day up here at Woodstock First Nation today. Nice and sunny, but a little bit on the chilly side. I think it only got to like +2 or 4 there, and that was it. Besides that, it's been pretty quiet here up here. And I think I caught there on the end of the last week there, someone was questioning about my call sign. I don't know what that was all about, but anyhow, I got my license back in 1991 with the call VE1 JEC, so I've had it for over 34 years. So anyhow, besides that, not much else going on. Just a quick check-in. I'm going to say 7-3 to all 88 to all the ladies out there, and thanks for calling me, and thanks for doing that. 7-3.
Yeah, okay, very good, George. Excuse me, just a sec. There, clear my throat there. Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, one of the gentlemen came in and asked the JE cities. He's heard a lot of call signs of JECs and JCs and JJCs and all that. And of course, I was telling him that VE1 JC and there's a VY2 JC and VE1 JCC, and that all belongs to Joe over on PEI. And now he's got a new call sign, VE1HF. But he had all those VE1 JCs and different ones there. So he was wondering who it was with the JEC. So I told him who it was. At first he thought it was Nova Scotia. And I told him, and I said, no, that's Jody up in Woodstock First Nation up there. And I said he's been on there for quite a while. So that's his call sign. So, but he was just kind of curious because he was hearing so many J's and C's in the call. He was kind of curious of who it was. Over.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll confuse them a little bit more because I got another call besides that, and it's VE9 JC.
Yes, that would confuse them more. Yeah, very good. Hey, Jody, thanks very much for coming in. As always, appreciate it there, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go see Paul, VE9PAL, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Victor Echo 1 JBL, this is Victor Echo 9 PAL. How you doing there, Jim, and everybody else on the net? Yeah, she's +1. She's going to go down a little bit there tonight, and yeah, we're going to get some more snow, but I don't think it's going to last too long. By the time it hits to the pavement, that'll probably be melted in no time. Anyway, you guys all take care and have a great rest of the week. V9 PAL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Yeah, like I say, I think it's supposed to be snow, but then I think it's supposed to change over to rain later on there. And I know it is for us. I'm not sure for New Brunswick up, especially up north, if they're supposed to get that. But it's like you say, it's not going to last very long. So, anyways, thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, we've completed one round of Maritime provinces. So what we're going to do is just we'll take one shot at people outside the Maritimes. Anybody from outside the Maritimes, I would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. The call sign here is VE1 JBL. The name is Jim. Stations from outside the Maritimes only. Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Pop, 6FP.
Okay, Francis, I got you in there, VA6FP. Anybody else from outside the Maritimes? I would like to check into the net. Stations from outside the Maritimes. Go ahead. Okay, nothing at this time here. So, Francis, you're all by yourself. The stage is yours. Come on in.
VE1 JBL for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta. Good evening to you, Jim. Good evening, Derek. Not too bad weather-wise. The new snow that we got last week is finally starting to melt. I think it's down to about 7.2 centimeters on average around the yard. I usually take measurements for Cocoa Raz, so I took 4 different spots and it averaged it out, and that's what it came out to. We were down just to patches of snow last Wednesday until everything fell in on us again. But hey, that's Mother Nature. We're not going to argue. Temperature today has been more or less revolving around 0 degrees Celsius. It's not going to get all that warm probably until Saturday or so, and it's going to start to warm up. Monday next week should be up around 15, 16 degrees, and I think it's going to stay double digits from after that. At least I hope it does. I'm hoping for the ground to finally unthaw. I think I'm going to finally get my tower up this year, so let's keep our fingers crossed that this frost comes out of the ground, because I don't think I'm going to start digging quite yet. That ground is still pretty hard. But other than that, no other complaints from up here. Thanks so much for doing the net and letting us check in. That was a pleasure, and it sure is great hearing a lot of familiar voices from out of the Maritimes. We'll say 7-3 to 1 and all, and everyone have a great week, and looking forward to hearing everyone again next Wednesday evening. VE1JBL from VA6FP.
VA6FP, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Francis. Good on everything there. Good on the snow and good on the tower. So yes, maybe take a picture once you get that tower up. Be curious to see what you got on the tower there. So I look forward to that. Yeah, good on the snow. Yeah, I didn't realize you guys had that much out there. We haven't got anything here, Francis. There's no snow at my location. I assume Northern New Brunswick still has some, but we don't have anything here. Yeah, but we are supposed to get a combination of snow and then freezing rain and rain tomorrow here. And I think overnight tonight there. I was just kind of catching the weather there before I started the net up there, and we're supposed to get a little bit of everything. I don't know how much we're supposed to get. I doubt it's going to be very much, but anyways, probably won't stick around there. But anyways, that's well, I guess we're in April now. I always knew that March would break your heart. That was the old saying there for March, but we're in April now. But I guess early April can break your heart too. So we'll see how we make out. Anyways, thanks, Francis, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. And 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've completed one round of the Maritimes, and we've done one round of outside the Maritimes. So let's start round two. So again, we'll start with PEI. Any stations from PEI that would like to check in into the Maritime Fusion Net, stations from PEI only. Round two, go ahead. It is a beautiful night, so maybe there's nobody around tonight, and don't blame anybody at all. I'll take one more stab at it here. Stations from Prince Edward Island. Anybody from PEI from Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead. Nothing heard. Let's go over to Nova Scotia. Second round of stations from Nova Scotia only for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, guys.
And Victor Echo 1, Alpha Bravo X-ray.
Hey, Jim, and I never got through, so I'll give her another go. VE1FOX.
VE1 Zulu 1 ZX. Okay, I got 4 stations that time. I got VE1 LAU, VE1 AVX, VE1 FOX, and VE1 Zulu X-ray. Who did I miss from Nova Scotia? Stations from Nova Scotia only. Go ahead.
VE1 Hotel Alpha Papa.
And hello to Happy. I got you at the end of the list there. Top of the list, VE1 LAU, VE1 JBL. Good evening, Lori.
Well, good evening, Jim. Everyone on the net there this evening. You keep calling it a beautiful day, but I thought it was kind of cool. And then we got tomorrow's snow to look forward to. Isn't it fantastic? I won't be fishing tomorrow, that's for sure. Probably that Curtis fella down there. He's coming up there behind me, and he's probably already been fishing. Anyway, Jim, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in. You have yourself a real good night. We'll talk to you next time. VE1 LAU.
Yeah, okay, very good, Laurie. Well, the air was cool today, Laurie. I have to agree with you there. I went out this morning with the dog, and I usually walk 2K with the dog up and down the road there. But I got up to almost 1K, and I turned around and came back home. I did put my winter hat on. I did put my gloves on, and but I found it extremely cold. I said, well, maybe we're getting now the spring's around the corner here. We're thinking spring's here, and we're forgetting about the cold. But I did find it cold, so I turned around, and we only ended up walking half the distance I usually do. So that was this morning. So yes, it was. The air was cool. But it is nice to see the sunshine. It is nice to be able to walk out with sneakers on. I don't have to worry about snow and and that stuff. But anyways, we'll see what tomorrow brings now for sure. Anyways, as always, thanks, Laurie, for coming in. Do appreciate it, bud. Good to hear you on there, and we'll chat to you again there for sure. 7-3 for now. And let's go see Guy, VE1ABX, VE1JVL, and I hear there's I heard a couple of boys talking about a tower or something there last night, Guy. I think it was last night or something. And the tower's up, or the tower's going up or something there, over.
Yeah, Roger there, Jim, 730. Yeah, I know that's right, Jim. I was going to tackle it on Saturday, but my backyard is so wet. I'm afraid to get my pickup tire stuck down in the muck. So I'm going to put it off here because we had that rain here, just flooded my backyard. So we're going to have to put it off here for another week or so. And that's okay. It's been a long time coming. That's okay though. I did have a problem with the repeater, so I knocked that down and fixed that problem and got it back up. And I went up a little bit higher. Well, lo and behold, didn't that little 3 feet or 4 feet further up I went make a big difference. So yeah, no, we're kind of pleased with that. I did a distance check there today on my own personal vehicle, and geez, that was another 8 kilometers, 7, 8 kilometers from where I normally lose the repeater. But yeah, no, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. We'll get there. Back to you, Tim.
V1AVX, V1JB. Yeah, very good, Guy. Now, you say you were going to back down in the yard there, but it was too sloppy. So you've already put a base in. Did you put the base in last year, Guy, and or are you getting ready to put a base in this year? And is the ground thawed out for that? I suppose if it's mucky, the ground must be already thawed out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I put the base in last year. I got 2 sections together there now, and I was going to rent a little bone lift there and do the rest of it. But it's just too mucky back there. Joe, VE1GUI, was going to give me a hand. But yeah, no, it's just too mucky there, Jim. But I do have 2 sections in there at this point.
Yeah, okay, very good, Guy. Yeah, well, that's a big plus to get that already in there. So all I have to do is get that tower and get it connected there. So good stuff. Hopefully we'll hear from you soon about that, and I look forward to that for sure. Anyways, thanks for coming in as usual. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, and Curtis, VE1FOX. Laurie says you've probably already been out fishing and all that good stuff. Curtis, come on in.
Hi, VE1 JVL with Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Well, good evening to you, Jim, and hi to Laurie there and all the rest of the guys on here. Again there, I tried to get in on the short time earlier there, but I never got in, so I waited and made another call there. I was going to run just before New Brunswick there, and I never get in, so I said, well, third time is trying time. I don't know if it's that repeater up here or over on the AH or what, but 2 weeks ago there when Jasper there, when Robert was doing it, a lot of us was talking and trying to get in, and he wasn't hearing none of us, so I don't know if that's what happened tonight to me or not. But anyway, for Laurie's information, I've been out twice. I caught some nice rainbow and some nice speckled trout, but that was off of my my ice fishing license. Here, you know, you run your own license right up until March the 31st, and ice fishing starts here on January the 1st. up until the end of March. So you go away from that, and then when the 1st of April comes, which gets by, you get your regular license again for the rest of the season up until September. It stops in September, then you go until January 1st, and ice fishing starts again. So it's about like 3 or 4 months of the season that we're not allowed to fish. So Lori, I did. I got in 2 days there on the ice fishing there. So, and they were bad rainbow either. They were 14 inches, and so they weren't too bad. A rainbow and trout, pretty well all the same height, length, not height, but length. So there you go, Jim. Anyways, weather-wise here, right now it's +1. I don't think we got much of over +3 there this afternoon. That wind was raw. But we had beautiful blue sky, sun shining there most of the day. And I guess it's not really out there right now. I guess the sun's just starting to go down over the horizon there. So there you go. Anyways, give it back to you, Jim. Thanks for calling me, and thanks for doing the net. And we got to try to get in early. We had to put the little girl down this afternoon, and oh, man, that took a lot out of me. She was 18 years old, but, it was an awful thing to have to do, but we had to do it. She was just getting just really too bad for us. So, we're not feeling very good tonight about that. So, anyways, I'm leaving it with you, Jim. You take care. Have a great evening. Victor Echo 1, JBL, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Back to you, Jim. Have a great evening.
VE1FOX, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Bears. Well, good on the fishing there, and I'm sure that Laurie's got a smile on his face there about that. And my condolences on the puppy there. I think, 18. Yeah, I know exactly. We've done it many times, Curtis. And every time I do it, I said, I ain't going to do it again, but another year down the road, we pick up another one. So, I had to put my lab. I bought myself a lab when I retired from the liquor store. When I retired, I went out and got myself a puppy, a Labrador Retriever. And I had him, of course, when I was retired, of course, him and me went everywhere together. Always together. And we had to put him down a couple of years ago. He got extremely sick in the summertime there, and he just withered away to skin and bones. And then he ended up, he wouldn't eat and he wouldn't drink. So we knew it was time to put him down there. So anyways, and then we went to Newfoundland here a couple of years ago, and I think it was 22. It was the same year they had all the fires down in Nova Scotia there. And when we got back home, we decided it was time to get another one. So we found one close by, only a few kilometers away, and it's part St. Bernard, part Border Collie, and part Bernese Mountain Dog. And it's a she, so that's what we have now. And I know what you mean. We've gone through it several times, Curtis, and it's never a good thing, that's for sure. But we keep coming back for we keep coming back for more, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks, Curtis, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go down to 2 Islands, see Brad, VE1ZX, VE1JBL.
V1JBL, V1 Zulu X-Ray. Very good evening, Jim, and Wendy, and Daisy. Very good, Jim. Yeah, it was a nice meeting there last night. Got a lot accomplished. Run a little late there, as you said. I think it was a little after 10 when I pulled in the yard here, but we enjoyed the get-together meeting there. Thanks for doing the net there, Jim, and thanks for checking me in. V1JBL, V1 Zulu X-Ray, 2 Island Bars, bro.
Yeah, okay, very good, Brad. Good and everything. Yeah, it was good to see you and Lauren there last night. And yes, there's nothing that replaces these meetings in person. That's for sure. It's more. It's more. I'm just trying to think of the word. When we're all online, it's a lot easier because you just sit at home and you're online, and it's a lot different when you are in person there. But but like I say, by the time I got in there last night, there locked the building up and drove home there. It was late, that's for sure. I think it was after 10 there for sure there. So, anyways, but it was a good meeting. Lots of information. Matter of fact, I told Robert today. Was it today? Last night as he was leaving, I told Robert. I said, the sooner you get the video of the meeting, the better. I said, because there was so much stuff that we went through there tonight. I said, I got to actually look at it again and see it again to figure out what was all going on. Because there was a lot of moving parts there last night. So, well, I got to get that video so I can watch it again there. So, very good. Anyways, thanks, Brad, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go see Happy, VE1HAP, VE1JBL.
VE1JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net, VE1HAP. Evening, Jim. All on frequency, and just sitting here and I just come into the ham shack and put the radios on, and there you go. I was right in time when you were asking for more Nova Scotia checkers. So here I am. It was sunny here most of the day, but I only have a temperature that's like minus 0.1, so it's right there. So it was pretty good today. So I just lit the pellet stove to kill the chill a little bit. But I guess we got all kinds of stuff coming tomorrow. I guess like I say, we'll tell you. We'll find out tomorrow and let you know what we got. But I guess it's given all kinds of different strokes for different folks. And tomorrow is in-service day for school. They got no school report cards and all that. We have a meeting in the morning. So other than that, that's what we'll have. And if it's snowy or freezing rain or stuff, it would have been a day off. But at least we know we've got a day off tomorrow anyway. So other than that, that's about it. We're just waiting for the weather to come and go. Hopefully it warms up a lot sooner. So we've had a long, cold winter, cold weather too long. Time for the warmth. VE1JBL, VE1HAP.
Yeah, okay, very good, Happy. Yeah, I did hear in the news this morning that tomorrow was school day for everybody, and the kids would be off. So I guess that's a good thing for sure. Yeah, very good. And well, it's still blue sky here. Happy. I'm not seeing a cloud in the sky, and it's still plus 2.3. But we are supposed to get that dirty weather tonight and tomorrow. So we'll get through it. That's for sure. Anyways, thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, that's the second round of New Brunswick, or the second round of PEI, and the second round of Nova Scotia. So let's go back into New Brunswick and go for our second round of stations from New Brunswick. Stations from New Brunswick only for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, Hotel Echo Mike.
Okay, I got two stations that time. I got VE9HEM and VE9VEA. Any other stations from New Brunswick? This is the second round for province of New Brunswick. Any other stations from New Brunswick? Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9 Alpha India, VE9AI.
And I got Gary at the end, VE9AI. VE9HEM, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Jim, very good evening to you, everybody on net here. And here's Mike, of course. Second time on the set, I think. I don't really report over here, just, everybody keeps talking about that white stuff. I wish they would, I'm not talking about that. That's a bad word. We got a little bit of left here in the corners of the field, and that's about it. So hopefully it kind of stays away. Really nothing to report, so I'll just throw it back to net, just for another bean in your pot. Back to net, VE9HEM.
Yeah, very good, very good. Good to have you on there. And yeah, I think if I look far enough, I could probably find a little bit of snow here. I think where the plow had plowed it up there, I think it's still not getting full sun on that corner where he piled up in the wintertime there, and there might be a little bit left there. I had to laugh the other day there. I was out, and it was one of the warmer days we had, and our dog went out. We got a big cart St. Bernard dog, and the first place he went, he walked over to where that snowbank was, and he laid down on it. That's as far as he wanted to go. I said, well, you better enjoy it now because they're going to be here that much longer. So anyways, I thought that was kind of amusing there for sure. So anyways, thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Vern, VE9 VEA, way up there in Truckety, Charlotte. VE1 JBL, come on in.
Oh, VE1 JBL. Where are we here? Wednesday Night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all. Fine, outstanding, upstanding. Hams on frequency there for sure. Well, Jim, we were riding along with you pretty well since the start. We made short order of an orange, and that's all gone, so there you go. Not easy eating an orange these days. I don't have an upper plate to work with. I don't have no lowers left, so all I can tell you is be happy to get the new lowers and upper stuff put in, but right now work with it upper only, so we'll go from there. But I got through the orange and pretty well cleaned that out, and it was tasted good. I had one last night too, so I'm getting stored up on my vitamin C and all that good stuff. So Jim, other than that, no traffic and great net you're going there as usual, and all that good stuff. So again, we thank you for doing that one more time, calling me one more time, putting up with the foolishness one more time. Hopefully we'll be around next week to aggravate the airways again. 7-3 to all fine, outstanding, upstanding hams. Have a great evening. 7-3 Jim, V9 VA, clear.
V9 VEA, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Vern. Good, everything there. And now that you mentioned all the fruit and oranges and all that stuff, I just remembered that we went to town today, and Wendy picked up some grapes for me. So I'm going to raid the fridge as soon as the net is over, and go get some grapes there. So I'll enjoy that. That's a treat for sure. They're at a real good price this week too. So we went and picked some up there. Anyways, thanks, Vern, as always, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Gary, up there in Fredericton, VE9AI, VE1 JBL. Very good evening.
VE1 JBL, Net Control, VE9AI. Good evening, Jim, everybody on the frequency. And we still got snow on the ground here. It's hard stuff because it was part of an ice storm on top of it, so it's awful slow to melt, and of course it's still along the street out here, so we were down to nothing there at one time, but come back with a vengeance. Anyway, not much new here, I guess. Nothing too exciting going on. Anyway, hope everybody has a great week, and hope to be back next week. Back to Net Control, VE9AI.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gary. Good, everything good on the snow still up there. Yeah, we had that ice for quite a while there, but we finally did get rid of it there. So hopefully it'll be sooner than later for you guys up there. And now that we're into April, Gary, I'm assuming you're starting to bite at the bit there to get the old vehicles out and get to the car shows there. Over.
Yep, very good, but the potholes are tremendous this year. There was 6 cars in one spot across the river there on the rain. They couldn't see the pothole, and it was a lot of flat tires. Somebody bent their frame on it. And so they're growing good here this year. They're all over the place. Bad years, so much rain and mild spells, I guess. So anyway, yes, I'm raring to go, but Hope some of the potholes get filled first. Back to you there, sir. Back to Net Control VE9AI.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gary. Yeah, it's the same here. I've noticed our road out from Tignish into Amherst there. I noticed it's starting to break up in places here now, and it's been quite a while since it was done, but it is starting to break up now after many years of on it. But I've noticed now the last 2 years it's really starting to break up. And there's other places around that I've noticed that a lot of the edges of the roads are kind of breaking away. The center's all right, but almost on both sides of the edges, you're seeing it's actually splitting right up on both sides there. So, anyways, we'll put up with it. We have before, and we will again. So, anyways, thanks, Gary, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've completed 2 rounds of the Maritime provinces. And outside the Maritimes, what we're going to do now is just open up for anybody anywhere, inside or outside the Maritime provinces that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign here is VE1JBL. Name here is Jim. And looking for stations inside or outside the Maritime provinces for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
Yeah, doing a recheck there, Jim.
VE1 PJW, Papa Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, got 2 stations at a time, both on rechecks. Vern, go ahead.
Yeah, VE1JBL. Jim, I forgot to offer my sympathy and condolences out to Curtis there. I know what he's going through. Just after I got out of the hospital, I had to put her, she was only 9.5 years old, but we had to put her down because of kidney problems. And I know what he's going through, so my sympathy goes out to you there for sure, Curtis. 7-3 all, bye-bye.
Whiskey Charlie, VY2WC.
They're family now, so it is quite a loss when you have to put them down. That's for sure. Anyways, very good. Thanks, Vern, and hopefully Curtis heard that in the background there. Peter, you're using the old call sign VE1PJW. Come on in.
Yeah, very good. Jim and Neil said VY2 Whiskey Charlie in there behind me. He came in just under me, I think. Yeah, I'm just curious about what I should charge for the Icom 746. I'm trying to rack my brain around it, but I don't know what a price for that would be anyway. I'm just trying to see if anybody could kind of lead me in the right direction of what to charge for the radio.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Peter. I'd have to go online on Google or eBay or one of those to actually put that in and see what it would be worth there. And I'm not sure there. I'm sure you'll figure it out there, but I'm not even sure what that is. So if you want to send me a text or send me an email and tell me what it is, and I can have a look around for you and see if I can find a price on it there. But that's the best I can do for you there, over.
Yeah, Jim, it's an Icom 746. It's got HF and 2 meters in it. It's a big, giant radio. It's an old, I don't know how old it is, probably, I'd say 15 years old, maybe. But, yeah, no, I'll take a look, Jim. I can do that tomorrow. I got time. I'll take a look online and just see what pops up and see what other one they're selling for on that ham gear, whatever that QRZ one, and just see what people are selling theirs for. So, very good, Jim. 7-3s. Have a good night. I'm going to be clear. VE1, Papa Julie Whiskey is clear.
Look and see what they're selling for on eBay.
Thanks very much, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. And I think I didn't see him come up at all here, so I think you said it was VY2 Whiskey Charlie. So VY2 Whiskey Charlie, if you're in there, VE1 JBL, come on in.
VE1 JBL, VY2 Whiskey Charlie. Evening, Jim. Everyone else on frequency there. Thanks, Peter, for relaying that message. Not too much from the island tonight, Jim. Just hope everyone has a great evening, and we'll catch you all again next Wednesday. V1 JBL, VY2 Whiskey Charlie, clear.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bob. Very good. Good to hear you in there. Sorry I missed you there, but I'm glad Peter had picked you up there. So, anyways, thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. And I heard Dawn on there. VE1 DES, VE1 JBL. Dawn, come on in.
V1 JBL, V1 DES. Good evening, Jim. Hi to all the folks. Yeah, I just tried to mention that I could check on eBay and see if there's something on there for sale and give them a right ballpark figure what to charge. Anyway, it's been not a bad day compared to what we had yesterday and the day before, and I think more coming tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, and I'm going to start growing rice in the backyard. V1 JBL, V1 DES. Have a good evening.
V1 DES, V1 JBL. Yeah, very good, Don. And as you were talking, I went on eBay and I found a bunch of them on here, and I got a couple on here. Both of them are from Japan, and one's going for $9.98 Canadian, the other one's going for $7.12 Canadian. So Peter can have a look at those. There's another one there, $9.86. That's from Japan also. So there is a few prices out there, Peter. And you'll just have to have a look around and see what there is there. But there's a couple of prices right there for sure there. So, anyways, very good, Don. Good to hear you in there tonight there. And as always, and you're always coming in late, but we do get you in there. So thanks very much for taking part in that there tonight. And 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we're at the bottom of the list. So looking for any late check-ins for the Maritime Fusion Net from inside or outside the Maritimes. Anybody at all for the Maritime Fusion Net before we close? Go ahead.
This is Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo, V2 DE.
Victor Alpha 2 Echo Golf Tango, Victor Alpha 2 Echo Golf Tango, Matthew, Quebec City.
Okay, we got a couple of Quebec stations in there, and good evening, guys. I got VE2DE and VA2EGT. Anybody else from inside or outside the Maritimes for the net? Go ahead. I guess not, so we'll go up to Dawn first. VE2DE, VE1 JBL. Very good evening.
Well, good evening, Jim. I think it is. I was listening in, trying to be regular network, because I'm local news on the tube. It's now 7:04 p.m. here in Quebec City, and I'm trying to be careful with my modulation level being on digital network. Staying farther from the mic. Hi. Oh, please just practice my mother tongue, even though I have to twist my tongue sometimes. I'm always speaking French since 35 years at least, so here Matthew is following me in here down. So I wish you 73 to all, and until next week, it's just above zero here. This is Victor Echo 2, Delta, Dawn, in Quebec City, double or nothing.
VE2DE, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Don. Yeah, no problem at all there. Good as always to have you on frequency there and checking out the English. And I know Matthew's always coming in and gives him an opportunity to speak English there too. So, and he does a very good job at it. So we'll call Matthew in now. BA2 EGT from VE1JBL. Good evening.
This is Victor Alpha 2 Echo Golf Tango. Hello, Jim. Thanks for the net. Very appreciate to talk to you. Yeah, today I have a class formation for Microsoft, a new software. It's called Power BE for, I don't remember the thing. It's intelligence something. So it's like take some Excel, you take Excel and you can have some diagram or graphic, and you can it's more profile and interactive. So it's interesting. I think it's the future from the from the desktop and for a business. If you want to show something, you have grateful tools there. So yeah, so that's it for me tonight. By salutation for my friend Donald DE, and thanks you to invite you to invite me on your net. It's I'm very I take class this year, so I'm very hopeful for talk in English. It's not my first mother tongue, but I want to practice. So thank you, Jim, and have a good night, and we'll talk soon, I hope. Victor Alpha 2, Echo Golf Tango, over.
VA2 EGT from VE1JBL. Yeah, very good, Matthew. Well, that program sounds quite interesting for sure. That's probably way above my head. I'm very basic when it comes to computers, but it sounds quite interesting for sure. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And no, it's great to have you on board here each week there, and good to hear you. Hopefully you can make it more often there, you and Don both there. So thanks again for coming in there tonight and giving us a little transmission there. 7-3 for now. Okay, it's 8 minutes past the hour here, so let's call for any other late check-ins before we close. Any late check-ins for the Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard, so we're going to make this the last call. This will be the last call, one and only last call for the Maritime Fusion Net for April the 2nd. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Okay, and with that sounds, we'll close the net. We had 28 check-ins there tonight, and I want to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. We also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and the nodes who linked in tonight to help us expand the area for local hams to check into. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton Area ARC website at www.maarc.ca. That's Mike Alpha Alpha Romeo Charlie.ca, and click on Club Activities /nets. Now that the nets conclude, CQ Maritime Room is now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1 JBL signing off. Good night, all.